Hello everyone, it is Adam here. So before we start, I'm actually reshooting this video as I did it previously, and initially I was sent the wrong part for my car, so I had to send the old one back and get this one back here. And now that was shot on my other camera, and I've sent my tripod off to Florida for my motorcycle trip, so I actually can't use the tripod, so we're kind of stuck here. So I know that's a little bit of a long explanation, but the deal is I'm shooting this off from scratch without a tripod, which kind of sucks for you guys. So we have here the 522 and 521. These are the spherical side mirrors, OEM side mirrors from VW. Come on, focus. There we go. And they're going to go on my Golf R. But let's actually, before we do these, let's go over to what the Golf R has on it currently, which is these are the side mirrors from ECS Tuning. They are, quote, made by ECS. They are blind spot mirrors. And you guys remember when I first got these, how I complained, how I complained about these being not really true blind spot mirrors. It's kind of a weird angle. I mean, look at that weird angle there with the blind spot. And everyone that gets in my car, from normal people up to the guy that does the work on my car at United Motorsport, have all looked over to their left and gone, what the hell is this? It just doesn't look right. But they do support the heated mirror element. They're blue, which I like. But you see up here? See that little spot there? You can see it or not. It's actually worse than the other side. That is, got a scrape there. Should I fix my finger maybe? We've got a scrape here and we've got a scrape up here. It just looks bad. And let's see if I can zoom in here. There we go. So these are coming off. The blue plastic stuff is scraping off. They don't work very well. They are not OEM. They're some China part. So let's remove now so I can give you guys a closer look before we put the OEMs on. All right, so how do you remove this thing? All you do is you push this in here, and then you just grab your finger right there. You can use the VW trim tool if you want to, but these just pop right off. And I had already taken these off before, but Heather's going to zoom in, or not zoom in, but she's going to walk up here in a second, and I'm going to show you guys where the heated air element is. Let's go the other direction now, push it by the other way. There we go. So you'll see here, these little cords, these guys go into the two top pieces here of the of your stock mirror. When you move the stock mirror, you'll notice this. Let's do the other side real quick as well. All right, so this is the other side, just same thing as before. So we're gonna push this guy in. Actually, we can go out too, and then just pull it right out. I already had this halfway out though, but once again, these two guys are the heat, and then these two are the heating elements. So now let's go check out the other mirrors, and then we'll install the other mirrors. Well, here we are. We have the other mirrors now. So these are actually the passenger side mirrors. These are the driver side mirrors. Just to give you an idea of how bad these were. You can see the plastic has come off the glass there. Between the two, though, the OEMs are about, I would say, even twice as heavy as the stock mirrors. And then we have a ton of rust here, which may or may not be an issue with the mirrors themselves. It might just be an issue with the salt we have up here. But then there's the stock. So it could be, we'll take these off in a year and we'll see if the materials are any better. But these are the two side by side, and you can see so clearly why we had to swap them out. So now let's throw these guys back on. Pretty simple. Alright, so on the top of these are these little two metal barbs. We're going to just, it doesn't really matter what orientation you put them in. I'm just going to stick these guys right on top here. I should be a little more thorough and take some of the rust off of these, the salt, calcium, see the kind of the whiteness there, but I'm not going to worry about it too much this year. There we go. Okay, so we're all in. Now we're just going to line these guys up with the backs here. Make sure your cable is kind of clearing your thing here. You're going to give it a nice push right dead center. Shimmy it around. Make sure you're locked on the top and bottom. And then just kind of put it in the middle, because your car will move this around when you're done. But pretty easy to do. Let's do the other side now. So same thing as before. We are just hooking these guys up. Those of you without heated side mirrors won't have this functionality, even though the mirrors will. Also keep in mind, this is not a DAP vehicle, so if you have a DAP vehicle, none of this is relevant. Should probably mention that at the very beginning.
I need a rake.
Okay, all right, well, we're done with that. Now we're going to push this cord kind of around the bottom here to make sure it doesn't catch. And then, same as before, kind of line up the holes here. It fits up pretty, as you see, it fits pretty snugly there. Now we just kind of go right in the dead center. You hear a pop, a pop. And you'll kind of hear 4 distinct pops, really, and that's how you kind of know it's in there. But just give it a little bit of a shimmy, and then you are all done. Okay, there we go. So we've got the camera here. There we go. So we've got the outside. Oh, nice. Look at that. And then inside. So we got straight on, and then the outside. It's a noticeable turn there, which is just great. So definitely go OEM. Don't buy the ECS ones. They're shit. In fact, it's just trashies right now. They're pieces of shit. And you know, seriously, fuck you ECS, because everything I bought from ECS is made by them. It always falls apart. It's pieces of shit. Never buy from ECS. Only buy from ShopDAP. Those guys are awesome. They stand by their products. They admit mistakes. They give you free candy, and they're much better than this. ECS is full of shitheads.